Hey, what's up? This is DJ Esco. I'm going to do a real quick rundown on the KP3 and actually two versions, the Kaoss Pad Mini and the Kaoss Pad KP3, which is the big brother, shall we say. The difference between the two is one is a dynamic effects processor. Actually, both are, but one is a sampler as well. So anyway, tying it to the NS7, there's two different ways you can do it. I did kind of a write-up, a real quick one. I think I posted it on the Native Instruments forum. It might be also in the Atomics forum, and I'm not sure exactly what other forums I might have posted on. I'm also going to add it here, so I'm just going to cut and paste that information and throw it on here so you guys could review it, and hopefully the video in combination with that information will help you out a little bit further. Make a long story short, the NS7 has, of course, you're familiar with the outputs. It has two of them, the booth output on the back, and it also has a master output on the back. What I do is, depending how I'm going to utilize it, I'm going to do a quick rundown of the first version. That way you're kind of aware of what's going on. I'm going to explain the differences between the two and the end result of the two. Anyway, I kind of had to rig everything up, so bear with me. You have a master auxiliary input. I'm sorry, it's auxiliary input in the front. Now you can choose that by activating it on, and this will turn on the mic input and auxiliary input. So just keep that in mind. So if you hook everything up and it's not working, make sure you check this and make sure it's on. You'll hook up your RCAs here, okay? And if you're using the KP3 and you're going to do this setup, I recommend using the send feature on it. You're able to control the gain of the effect here, adjust the bass and the treble of the effect as well. Now remember, you're going to be using the booth output of the NS7. So depending on how high your level is on here is how strong the signal is going to go into the KP3. Now I want to make something really clear here. When you're using the send feature, it would only send the effect of whatever's going through. And you're probably saying, okay, well, aren't you sending the effect of whatever processor you're using as a effects processor? No, it's not true. I'm going to explain exactly what that means. What that is say for instance you hear my voice right now. If I were to use auto-tune or any effects processor for it, you'll hear both. You'll hear my actual voice and you'll hear the effect combined together if you use the direct mode. Now you can overcome or add more of the effect onto the original format, if you would, by using the direct. Now when you use a send, you will only hear the effect. In other words, it's kind of like me processing my effect through a processor and only allowing the output to come out. So anyway, make a long story short, your cable hookup is going to be identical on either which feature you use. Your input, however, will change. Your output will stay the same. The output is always going to go to the amps. The input is either going to come from booth or master. I recommend using booth if you're going to use the direct. The send feature. And the reason why I say that is because then you can control the level of the input or that you're producing into the effects processor, meaning your booth. Anyway, make a long story short, this is what it looks like. And on the back, you have this one switch that you can toggle over to the left or to the right, and it's either going to be direct or send. If we power it up, okay. If we power it up, you can play a track. Let's see. That's using layered. Now I want you to notice the difference in between using it layered and not. In other words, I'm in the direct mode. Now I'm in the send mode only. The track is playing. You cannot hear any audio. Oh, too loud. That's all you hear. Now that's on the send mode. So what you're going to do is you're going to layer the effect with the actual sound that you're doing. Now one of the things I want you to realize is no matter if you use send or direct, you're going to have the same thing happen, which means that little echo at the end. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your mixes and stuff. That's a feature that's on both of the Kaoss pads that I've seen. It's something that I kind of wish I can figure out how to get rid of, because sometimes I don't want the effect to echo. But anyway, that's that. So this is the front. Okay. Now I'm going to switch it over to the direct mode, and here I'm playing the music. And you hear the effect along with the music itself. So me personally, I tend to use the direct mode instead of the send mode. I have used the send mode, but it's really up to you what you want to do. Other than that, if you have two Kaoss pads, you might want to put one on direct, one on send. It's up to you, really. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. But anyway, or you might want to use one to do samples and the other one to do whatever. So other than that, I hope that helps. If you have any additional questions or anything like that, I'll try to answer them the best that I can. So anyway, for now, thanks. Take it easy. And by the way, thanks for everybody being patient. I'm doing everything with one hand, so it makes it a little bit more challenging, a little bit more fun too. Take care. Have fun.